Hello and welcome to part 52 in the PHP web framework series. Over the last 8 videos we did a notification system, which is pretty cool. That's all done now, and we're going to go and have a look at what tasks we've got in progress. Still create logo. That is not really my forte. That's one of the skills I really do lack, is the ability to create art. So I would like to learn. That's something I need to do, but I've got somebody else that will look at that at a later date. But if you have any suggestions or any examples, feel free to share. But the next task is make sure all code lines of Wiki have a semicolon at the end. Not a major thing, but it's stuff that needs to be done. So what I mean by that is, if I go to the framework's GitHub page, go to Wiki. Okay, so I'll open them all up. So so I've got down to redirect. Okay, I'll deal with the classes first and then I'll have a look at the others. Don't think there'll be anything in the others. So like here, no semicolon. Though, like, I remember my thinking at the time was this is a valid line of code. This will exactly work. This, unless you got these variables, but because that's just example usage and that's not an actual sort of usage in, what am I trying to say? It's sort of outlining what the method is, but it's not an exact example. Let me try and find an exact example, like usage. You'll see what I mean, because I had two different ones, but I think there needs to be a semicolon regardless. So it's gone there. So it's just really missing one semicolon. So edit, and this needs a semicolon. Okay, blog's now done. Let's have a look at the next one. So this is the comments. So this one looks so good. Next is the config class. Next is the cookie class. All good for that one as well. Good. At the end of the day, if they're already done, then that's good, because it just means less time spent on doing it. Feel it, email won't be done. Yeah, one. Yeah, this is what I meant. There was like usage and example. I remember I had example usage in others, but that was just some old way I was sort of typing it. See, I've got a semicolon there, so I really should have a semicolon here as well. So edit. Whack a semicolon here. Say paid. Let's go to the next one. Error. All good. Okay, forum seems to be missing it on not all of them, but quite a few. Let's just go through it. Can't extend it any more than that. It's unfortunate. So let's keep scrolling through it. There's another one missing right there. There's another one missing right there. There's another one missing right there. Another one there. And there. And there. We should be hitting the ones that were already done soon. Okay, that's done. That one's done. That one's done. That one's done. 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 Okay, save page. Okay, forum is now done. Okay, so this is done as well. Input, done. That's the miscellaneous, done. Yes, it's done. This one definitely should be done unless there's one left out. Not on purpose, just accidentally, because this is the one that we were doing yesterday. So path class. Okay, so yeah, that's fine. Okay. So now whack a semicolon there. That's fine. Yep, that's good as well. Okay, 1, 2. Okay, they're all after. Actually, there's no constructor for this, so they're all without a semicolon. So let's go for this. Semicolon inserted. And another one. And another one. Sound like countdown. And another one. And no more. Okay, there's 2 on here. So, and another one. And another one. If anybody outside of the UK, then I guess you won't know what Countdown is. This TV show where they have contestants on there and they have to make words from random letters. And when they say and another one, it's basically one of the contestants asking for another vowel or a consonant. That's it. So another one and another one. And they also have to use numbers as well to get close to another number that is chosen using mathematical operations. I'm pretty sure it's just basic operations, so plus, minus, subtraction. I mean, yeah, like subtraction. Plus, minus, multiplication, and division. I've never seen anyone do, a square or a square root, so I don't think that would be valid. Never seen it done, so potentially. This seems to be anything usage related is not, anything example related is, so quite a few in this one. So let me quickly go through this. So what we got? So one there, one there, and one there, and one over here, one over here, here, and over here, over here, over here. Okay, so we are nearing the end now for the user class as well. Obviously not as long as actually creating the wiki page, nowhere near as long, so even though there's a lot to go through, you're just putting semicolons and the checks aren't immense, just seeing if there's one there or not. Okay, final class, validate, let's have a look. So that doesn't have it. Again, it seems to be the usage problem, so let's take a look. So we got one there, we don't have one here. There'll be one here, but there won't be one here, or here, or here, or here, or here. Yeah. Okay, so usage. Have I repeated something at the bottom? Let me go down. Okay. Oh, that's just saying. That's fair enough. Because this isn't part of the static method, whereas the others are. So now I just want to go through all other pages. I don't think there's code lines anywhere else in the same way, but just I'll have a quick look. CSS was a class. So that should be renamed as classes. This is actually okay. It's good that I've gone through it, so I can actually see. This should be as classes. Let's go check one message. Okay, that's that done. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Okay, I want to come back to this. Fine. Okay, let's have a look at this. That seems okay as well. Okay, this hasn't been updated in a while, so that needs to be updated as well. I'll update that in a second. So yeah, it's good that we go through every so often. Yeah, this doesn't need a semicolon because this is part of something, like part of this. You might need a comma at the end, but that will depend. So yep, fine. That might need to be updated as well, because often we have new frameworks as well. Okay, so let's go through these files. Not this one. Forgot to disable notification, so let me just disable that. Okay, so this was just some notes, example views, example, so it's basically just examples. Okay, that's fine, we can leave that for now, because there are examples anyway, so this needed to be updated. So let's have a look, how many we got? 1, 2, since we refreshed. CSS is there now, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. So we're missing 2. There is CSS and there will be notifications. Okay, that's pretty simple stuff. So if I edit it, so CSS will be over here. Five, 6. I'll actually sort out the naming in a second. So this will be CSS PHP. this is going to be css.php, and the next one is notification, so be just after miscellaneous. So this is going to be notifications, PHP, notifications, PHP. So now let's just sort out the numbering. Okay, so that's good. Now we need to add one of these for CSS. So css.php, methods to manipulate to style your website using PHP. And this has to be CSS. And now I'll do the same for notifications. So I guess I could have just pasted it from before because I already had in the buffer, I believe. I don't think I pasted anything else or copied anything else afterwards. Notification contains methods for implementing a notification system. Notifications, save, and CSS. So good. Yeah, that's all good now. And finally, notifications. That's all good. So just got another message. Let's quickly check that. Just bear with me. So checking the versions for in the lib section. So 113, I believe that's the one we got, but I'll just confirm. If not, some updating is necessary. I can actually start closing some of these down, so otherwise it's a bit overwhelming. Obviously I'll be opening these back up soon enough, but just not yet. So libs, Google reCAPTCHA, and is there a version? I know there's a version somewhere. Is it in here? 113. Okay, it is the 113 version. Okay, so I can just simply change this. That's a simple change. And cool. Get reCAPTCHA. Please choose the type of reCAPTCHA for the site key. So there's three different ones. reCAPTCHA version 2, validate users with I'm not a robot checkbox, validate users in the background, invisible reCAPTCHA. I think this one is fine. Next is hybrid off. Yeah, I can't remember what the situation was with this. Yeah, version 3 is still in development. I remember that being the case 25 days ago. It doesn't seem like I've updated it that recently. So let's have a look. Hybrid off. Readme 295. What's the difference? 296. Updated default Google Scopes. Fix authorized URL. So nothing major. So I'm gonna leave it because version 3 seems to be nearing very soon. So I'll update this. This needs to be updated to 2.9.5 because there were issues with the version that I had. But inevitably, I will update when it hits version 3. So check out PHP mailer now. We are on 5223 apparently. 5223. Anything major? It's a fix in the code example. Okay, we're not using that. Okay, again, I will wait till there's a major version. 5223 is only if there's like something major has changed. 5223, so 5223. Save pages. Okay, so that's all done now. Rename tables without underscores. Okay, so this was to do with this. As you can see, certain tables have don't have underscores, which is majority of them. Certain ones don't, and there wasn't any particular reason why I think I did it like this. So it's just like, should I remove it or should I not remove it? I'm gonna remove it. So if we go Facebook users, remove that. So this will be operations. Where's the rename thing? Rename table 2. Okay, so Facebook users. I'll do it as I go along, the changes in the config. So core configs, social config, Facebook. I'll do Google now. So Google users. So this is going to be operations, Google users. Boom. Next is users password reset. So users config. There's just these two. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. That's the beauty of having a system like this in config files instead of not having it and just manually putting yourself. This get propagated throughout the entire website, the entire framework, wherever it needs. So go on to this. Get rid of that. Let's have a look at this bad boy. Operations. Okay, so that's that done. That was, again, so some of these tasks are very small. This is another small one, I believe. CSS and JS subfolder inclusion. So that was to do with the CSS and JS folder here. I wanted to check if, let's say, we added a folder here called test, for example, and within there what my thinking was, if I add a file within here, will it include it? But it doesn't include them automatically anyway. So that way you can create files and then just disable and enable them as you need to. So I guess that's a defunct thing. So libs to include, local libs. That's the lib, sorry, this is the libs. The files to include. Yeah, that's all you would have to do. So I'm just going to confirm something. So if I were to do test // is there any change that's going to change right now? Localhost. So if I go to public CSS and if I type in here, everything has a background color of red, we should easily see that change. Doesn't work because it's not in a folder called test. So if I create a new folder called test, if I whack that in here, it doesn't seem to let me move it, so I will just delete it like so. I'll just create another one, so index.css, just to make sure I'm not getting that one. I'll just turn this to yellow. Okay, that's fine. It's clearly been applied. I guess if I'll change this to body, for example, the entire page should be yellow now. Yeah, that's fine. All I wanted to check. So I guess a system is already in there because it's not automated. So skipped. I'll make a comment why. Skip due to the CSS and JS local files being added manually, not automatically, and folders can be specified. Okay, so that is that done. Database backup tool for admin. Let's see what the time is looking like at the moment. 27 minutes. I'm actually gonna end it here. I would do a commit. So first of all, PHP web framework, sync, open in Finder, new Finder window. Need to go to the XAMPP directory, copy that, get rid of that. So yep, and obviously this isn't going to be properly included, but I'll just change on this end and just change in the next commit. That's not really a problem, so I just need to change it in libs, not libs, core files to include. Okay, I just need to export the database schema. That is important. So export schema. So database schema. So get rid of that one. Whack this one in here. Changes are minor in here. So day 52. Commit, and the differences are removed underscores. That's really it. Remove underscores from table names and included and provided a new database schema. Commit to master, sync. And if we go here, go to PHP web framework, and it should have just committed it. Yep, that's fine. So the next time we'll get on to some sort of database backup tool for admins, no description, but yes, it's something to be able to back up the database or select tables on more of a front end style. So obviously we'll just be implementing the back end side, but that will allow you to implement the front end side of things. So setup file, pretty excited about that as well. Yeah, not many tasks left now, but obviously we'll be adding more. We won't necessarily be doing them in this order. Yeah, okay, that's fine. It's going well. This has been day 52. We've just been tidying up the framework and the wiki. If you have any questions about this or anything else, feel free to post on my educational platform, sonarlearning.co.uk, which has over 15,000 free videos, a bunch of free courses from a wide variety of educators. You can ask questions on there, like I said. You can post on our Google Plus, Twitter, and Facebook pages. Basically went in the reverse order of popularity there. You dig up Facebook, Twitter, Google Plus, and that's in the description. Sonar Learning links in the description. GitHub links in the description for this project, so check that out as well. Then I'll point them there because they're literally just the window. So I could be pointing there. They'll probably be more accurate in a way, maybe. I'm pointing that way because sort of that's almost like the direction of the other desktop. And yeah, so feel free to contribute, and I will see you in part 53.